41. For most footballers, that number means memories, old highlights, legends retelling old stories, crowds remembering who they used to be. But some careers never follow normal rules. For more than 2 decades, Cristiano Ronaldo has lived inside pressure. He chased titles, he broke records, he conquered leagues. But one dream never stayed long enough in his hands: the FIFA World Cup. Every 4 years, hope returned. Every 4 years, something stood in the way. Sometimes pressure, sometimes injury, sometimes football itself. Yet somehow, he kept coming back. Now football prepares for something almost impossible. North America, 2026. One more stage, one more anthem, one more chance, and maybe one final attempt to finish the story. Germany, 2006. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived at his first World Cup as football's next phenomenon, but Portugal already belonged to someone else. Luis Figo, the captain, the icon, the man who carried Portugal through an entire generation. Ronaldo entered that tournament not as the king, but as the heir, and Figo knew it. Reports and interviews from that era often describe a quiet understanding between them. Experience meeting ambition. Figo leading, Ronaldo learning. One player closing his chapter, another beginning his. Portugal started carefully. Young Ronaldo showed flashes, quick feet, fearless dribbling, moments of chaos. Then came Iran. Penalty, the entire stadium watching. Young shoulders, big moment. Goal, his first World Cup goal. He didn't celebrate wildly. He looked calm. But inside, something changed. This was no longer potential. This was reality. Then football created its first great Ronaldo controversy. Quarter final. Portugal versus England. Pressure everywhere. Extra time. Wayne Rooney's challenge. The referee reaches for red. Cameras immediately turn. They catch Ronaldo. A look. A gesture. Then the famous wink. The image exploded. British media turned him into football's villain overnight. Headlines, criticism, anger. People questioned his character. But Ronaldo never answered with interviews. He answered with football. Portugal reached the semi-finals. Only France stopped them. At 21, he left Germany without a trophy, but with something else. A lesson. World Cups don't reward talent. They test identity. And he would soon discover how heavy that test could become. By 2010, everything had changed. Ronaldo was no longer the future. He became the expectation. Captain, leader, symbol. Every Portuguese dream suddenly pointed at one person. That sounds glamorous until you realize what it means. Every missed chance becomes your fault. Every loss becomes your responsibility. South Africa arrived. Portugal entered carefully. Ronaldo scored only once. Portugal survived the group. Then Spain appeared, the team that would become champions. Portugal lost. Another World Cup gone. People asked the question early, can Ronaldo carry a nation? Then come 2014, Brazil. This tournament was supposed to belong to him. Ballon d'Or winner. Peak years. Perfect timing. Except his body had other plans. Behind the cameras, Ronaldo was dealing with serious physical problems. Patellar tendinitis, a painful knee condition. Questions surrounded whether he should even play. Some worried continuing could risk long-term damage. But World Cups happen once every 4 years. And Ronaldo refused to leave. Treatment, recovery, training, repeat every day. He stepped onto the pitch anyway. Portugal opened against Germany. Disaster, heavy defeat. Pressure exploded against the United States. A late assist kept hope alive. Against Ghana, he scored. But Portugal went home. group stage, another dream ended. And maybe the hardest part wasn't losing, it was knowing he gave everything, even when his body was warning him not to. Most people thought time would eventually beat him. Instead, he produced one of the greatest World Cup nights ever. Russia, 2018. Cristiano Ronaldo, 33 years old. No longer the young dribbler. Now something different, more efficient, more dangerous. First game, Spain, European giants, football royalty. The match started and Ronaldo attacked immediately. Penalty, goal, and another. Spain fought back. The game became chaos. 3 goals, 3 answers. Then the 88th minute, Portugal losing 3-2. Free kick. Distance, too far from most players. Perfect for stories. Ronaldo places the ball, steps back, hands on hips. Deep breath. The stadium suddenly feels smaller. Thousands of people. Absolute silence. His eyes never move. The referee whistles. 3 steps, 1 strike. The ball rises, curves, drops. Goal, 3-3. Explosion. Commentators screaming. Fans frozen. Teammates running. Ronaldo standing there, arms open. Complete control. Hat trick. One of the most iconic World Cup performances ever. For one night, football belonged entirely to him. But greatness doesn't guarantee endings, because another chapter was waiting. And this one would hurt more than any before. Qatar, World Cup number 5. History arrived immediately. Ronaldo scored, becoming the first men's player to score in 5 consecutive World Cups. Another record, another achievement. But this tournament felt different. The spotlight became heavier. Questions surrounded everything. Form, role, minutes, lineups. Suddenly, Portugal's biggest star became football's biggest debate. Then came the knockout rounds. Unexpected decisions, bench drama. For a player who spent his entire career starting, watching, became his own kind of pain. Portugal advanced. Hope returned. Then Morocco. Nobody expected what happened. Portugal pushed. Crosses, chances, pressure, nothing. Final whistle. Silence. Shock. And then one of football's most unforgettable images. Cristiano Ronaldo walking alone. No cameras in front. No celebration. Just tears. Down the tunnel. The dream disappearing. Years of work. 5 World Cups. And no trophy. People said that was the end. But they forgot something. He had heard that before. 41. Most careers end quietly. His hasn't, because Ronaldo built his entire life around one idea. Discipline. Training behind closed doors. Recovery. Sleep. Routine. Thousands of invisible repetitions. People see goals. They rarely see the mornings. The empty stadium. The sessions nobody records. Now football prepares for its biggest tournament ever. North America. And somewhere, Cristiano Ronaldo keeps preparing. Not because he has something to prove, but because competitors like him never stop believing one more moment is possible. From Germany to Russia, from brilliance to heartbreak, Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup story was never simple. And now, one more chapter waits. Can he finally achieve the impossible in 2026? Or has the greatest chase in football reached its final page? Subscribe, because the ending hasn't been written yet.